Greetings, seekers of spiritual enlightenment. Welcome to this space, a space that vibrates with serenity and wisdom, a space that transcends time and geography. Here we delve into the confluence of spiritual consciousness and historical enlightenment, an intersection where age-old wisdom meets the reckoning of the present. Picture a realm where the sacred teachings of the past engage in a profound dialogue with the perspectives of the present. This is where the old and the new, the ancient and the contemporary coalesce seamlessly, breaking the boundaries of time. This sanctuary of knowledge is your treasure trove, a wealth of insights that beckons you, inviting you to unveil its mysteries. Here we journey into the heart of age-old rituals, rituals that have shaped civilizations and charted the course of human spiritual evolution. We plunge into the depths of their profound significance, not just as mere ceremonies, but as a sacred tapestry of life's myriad experiences. Here, we endeavor to understand their symbolic language, the cryptic messages they hold, messages that of life, death, rebirth, and the eternal quest for enlightenment. Our odyssey does not end here. We will guide you on how to interweave these ancient rituals into the very fabric of your everyday existence. We impart knowledge that helps you navigate the labyrinth of life with wisdom from generations past. We teach you how to integrate these sacred practices into your daily life, molding them into powerful tools of transformation. From the simplest morning prayer to elaborate ceremonies, we show you how they can become an integral part of your life, a beacon guiding you towards spiritual fulfillment. In this journey, you are not alone. You join a community of seekers, a fellowship of individuals on a similar quest for spiritual enlightenment. Here we learn from each other, sharing insights and experiences that deepen our collective understanding. We encourage you to engage, to ask questions, and to share your thoughts. In this space, your voice matters. Your perspective contributes to the rich tapestry of knowledge that we weave together. So, who are we to guide you on this profound journey? We are scholars, we are seekers, we are teachers, we are individuals who have devoted our lives to the quest for spiritual enlightenment. We bring to you the wisdom of the ages, the lessons gleaned from ancient texts, and the insights from our own spiritual quests. Our mission is to help you discover your own path to enlightenment, providing you with the tools and knowledge to walk it with courage and conviction. Join us on this journey of faith and discovery by subscribing to our channel. Today, we delve into the profound spiritual practice of late morning prayer rituals. This ritual has been practiced for centuries, a universal act shared among various religious and cultural traditions. The late morning prayer, often observed between 9 and 12, holds a unique position in the day. It serves as a pause, a moment to step back from the mundane and reconnect with the divine. Delving further into history, we find the roots of this practice in various religions. The Christian tradition, for instance, designates this period for a specific prayer known as terce. Terce is an integral part of the Liturgy of the Hours, a cycle of prayers observed throughout the day, marking the sanctification of time. The act of praying at this hour is steeped in historical significance. Tracing back to the early days of monastic life, terce, marking the third hour of daylight, serves as a reminder of the Holy Spirit's descent upon the apostles during Pentecost, as described in the Acts of the Apostles. But the beauty of late morning prayer rituals extends far beyond Christianity. These rituals resonate across different faiths, each with its unique interpretation and practices, echoing the universal human yearning for spiritual connection. Buddhism, for instance, views this period as a time for meditation and reflection. It is a moment dedicated to introspection, inner peace and alignment of thoughts, offering solace from the usual humdrum of life. In Hinduism, the late morning is time for the second Sandhya Vandanam, a ritualistic prayer to the sun. This practice is imbued with deep spiritual significance and symbolizes gratitude and reverence to the celestial body that sustains life on earth. It is a moment of profound reflection, a time to renew intentions and align oneself with the divine rhythm of the universe. These prayer rituals, though varying in their specifics, share a common thread. They serve as an invitation to step away from the frenzied pace of our daily routines and into a space of quiet introspection. They are a gentle nudge towards realignment of our thoughts, renewal of our intentions, and rekindling of our connection with the divine. They offer us a moment of tranquility amidst the chaos, a spiritual anchor to ground us in the present moment. Looking at the broader picture, late morning prayer rituals are more than just a religious obligation. They are a tradition that is ancient yet timeless, a practice that has evolved but still holds its essence intact. They echo the wisdom of our ancestors, whispering the secrets of a balanced life. They serve as a reminder that spirituality isn't confined to the corners of temples, churches, or mosques. It's interwoven into the fabric of our everyday lives, a living testament to our continuous quest for meaning and connection. As we explore the intricacies of these rituals, we find that they reflect a shared human experience. They represent a collective attempt to understand our existence, our place in the universe, and our relationship with a higher power. In a world that is increasingly driven by technology and materialism, these rituals offer a counterpoint, a space for reflection, and a connection to something beyond our physical realm. We must also remember the diversity of practices and beliefs tied to these rituals. From the Christian monastic prayer of terce to the Buddhist meditation, from the Hindu Sandhya Vandanam to the Islamic Duha prayer, the late morning prayer rituals encapsulate a rich tapestry of religious and cultural expressions. They invite us to explore and appreciate the different paths to spirituality and offer us a glimpse of the universal human longing for connection and transcendence. So let's embark on this journey of exploration, understanding, and appreciation. Let's journey back in time to understand the origins and evolution of this sacred ritual. The tradition of late morning prayers has ancient roots, deeply intertwined with the dawn of humanity. Tracing back to the earliest days of civilization, our predecessors used the natural cycles of the sun and moon to dictate the rhythm of their lives. The early morning, characterized by the first light of dawn, signaled the start of a new day, a time for labor and chores. But as the sun reached its zenith in the sky, marking the late morning, a hush would fall over the community. This time, sandwiched between the hustle and bustle of the early morning and the laborious tasks of the afternoon, was considered sacred. It was a time of pause, a moment to reflect and connect with the divine. This window of sacred quiet, this late morning prayer time, was universally recognized and respected across different cultures and civilizations. The earliest documented evidence of such rituals can be traced back to the ancient civilizations of Egypt and Mesopotamia, where the late morning was considered a time of heightened spiritual activity. Prayer rituals were conducted to pacify the divine forces and to seek their blessings for the rest of the day. In ancient Egypt, for instance, the sun god Ra was believed to reach the peak of his power in the late morning. Priests would conduct elaborate ceremonies offering prayers and sacrifices to ensure the sun's continued journey across the sky. Similar rituals were prevalent in Mesopotamia, where Shamash, the sun god, was revered as the bringer of justice and order. These morning prayers were not just routines, but were woven into the very fabric of society, integrating spiritual practice with everyday life. As civilizations evolved, and so did their religious beliefs and practices. But the significance of the late morning prayer ritual remained a constant across cultures and religions. The ancient Greeks, for instance, had their midday prayer rituals devoted to Zeus, their king of gods. These prayers were often associated with seeking wisdom and guidance, reflecting the Greek ethos of wisdom and learning. Centuries later, we find the tradition of late morning prayers incorporated into one of the world's major religions, Christianity. The early Christian monastic orders, such as the Benedictines, observed a strict schedule of prayer known as the Liturgy of the Hours. One of these, terce, was conducted in the late morning, symbolizing the third hour after dawn. This prayer was seen as a reaffirmation of one's commitment to God and a request for his guidance for the day ahead. During the Middle Ages, the tradition of late morning prayers evolved, influenced by societal changes and theological debates. In the Eastern Orthodox Church, the late morning prayer, also known as the third hour, was associated with the descent of the Holy Spirit at Pentecost. This gave the ritual a deeper spiritual significance, emphasizing the believer's connection with the divine. Meanwhile, in the Western Church, the late morning prayer ritual became a part of the daily routine of the clergy and the devout laity. Fast forward to the modern era, the late morning prayer ritual has taken on a more personal and flexible form. While many religious orders and devout Christians continue to observe the liturgy of the hours, others have adapted the ritual to meet their individual needs and circumstances. For some, it's a moment of silent contemplation, a chance to step back from the daily grind and focus on their spiritual journey. Regardless of the changes, the core purpose of the late morning prayer ritual remains intact. It is a time to connect with the divine, seek guidance and wisdom, and reaffirm one's faith. It's a testament to the enduring power of this ancient practice that despite the ever-changing nature of society, it continues to shape the spiritual lives of people across the globe. From the solitary hermit to the bustling city dweller, from the ancient sun-drenched temples of Egypt to the quiet monastic cells of medieval Europe, the late morning prayer ritual has been a constant thread in the tapestry of human spirituality. It has been a source of comfort and inspiration, a beacon guiding individuals on their spiritual journey. The tradition of late morning prayers has ancient roots, deeply intertwined with the dawn of civilization. These rituals have withstood the test of time, shaping the spiritual lives of millions. They stand as a testament to our shared human desire to connect with something greater than ourselves, to seek meaning and purpose in the rhythms of the day. Indeed, these rituals have endured the test of time, shaping the spiritual lives of millions, bridging divides and offering a sense of continuity and connection with the past. They symbolize our shared human desire to reach to something beyond ourselves, to seek meaning and purpose amid the chaos of daily life. The late morning prayer ritual is more than a tradition. It is a potent spiritual tool. This phrase, as simple and straightforward as it may sound, carries the weight of centuries-old wisdom and spiritual insight. It is a testament to the profound spiritual significance of late morning prayer rituals. To truly appreciate the spiritual significance of these rituals, we must delve into the essence of prayer itself. Prayer, in its most fundamental form, is a dialogue with the divine. It's an intimate conversation that transcends the boundaries of the physical world and ventures into the realm of the spiritual. It's a sacred exchange that fosters a deep sense of connection with the divine. Late morning prayer rituals in particular hold a unique spiritual significance. As the day begins to unfold, these rituals serve as a spiritual anchor, grounding us amidst the ebb and flow of daily life. They provide a moment of respite, a sanctuary of serenity where we can retreat from the hustle and bustle of the world and immerse ourselves in divine communion. These rituals foster mindfulness. In the late morning, as the day's activities are well underway, it's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of tasks and responsibilities. The late morning prayer ritual serves as a gentle reminder to pause, to breathe, to be present in the moment. It invites us to set aside our worries and anxieties, to quiet our minds, and to focus our attention on the divine. This mindful engagement with the divine cultivates a profound sense of inner peace and tranquility. Moreover, late morning prayer rituals cultivate gratitude. They remind us to appreciate the blessings we often take for granted, the gift of life, the beauty of nature, the love and support of our loved ones. As we engage in these rituals, we are encouraged to reflect on these blessings, to express our gratitude for them, and to carry this attitude of gratitude into our daily lives. This practice of gratitude not only enriches our spiritual lives, but also enhances our overall well-being. Late morning prayer rituals also serve as a spiritual compass, guiding us on our spiritual journey. As we engage in these rituals, we are reminded of our spiritual goals and aspirations. We are encouraged to align our thoughts, words, and actions with our spiritual values. This alignment fosters a deep sense of spiritual fulfillment and purpose. Furthermore, these rituals foster spiritual resilience. Life is replete with challenges and adversities. Late morning prayer rituals provide us with spiritual sustenance, fortifying us to face these challenges with courage and grace. They remind us of the divine presence that accompanies us, supports us, and guides us through our trials and tribulations, instilling in us a deep sense of spiritual strength and resilience. The late morning prayer ritual is akin to a spiritual seed. As we nurture this seed with our consistent engagement in the ritual, it blossoms into a beautiful spiritual tree, bearing the fruits of mindfulness, gratitude, spiritual alignment, and resilience. This tree, deeply rooted in the divine, provides us with a shelter of serenity, a source of spiritual nourishment, and a beacon of divine light guiding us on our spiritual journey. In essence, the spiritual significance of late morning prayer rituals is multifaceted. They are not mere religious obligations or traditions. They are a spiritual lifeline, a potent tool that fosters mindfulness, cultivates gratitude, aligns us with our spiritual values, and fortifies our spiritual resilience. They serve as a spiritual anchor, grounding us amidst the ebb and flow of life. They provide us with a spiritual compass, guiding us on our spiritual journey. So as we engage in these rituals, let us do so with a deep sense of reverence and intentionality. Let us approach them not as a routine task, but as a sacred dialogue with the divine. Let us immerse ourselves in this divine communion, soaking in its spiritual richness and allowing it to permeate every facet of our lives. It's important to remember that the essence of these rituals lies not in their outward form, but in their inward spirit. It's not about the words we recite or the gestures we perform. It's about the sincerity of our hearts, the mindfulness of our minds, and the alignment of our souls with the divine. In conclusion, late morning prayer rituals are a spiritual treasure trove, replete with spiritual wisdom and insight. They are a potent spiritual tool that fosters mindfulness, cultivates gratitude, aligns us with our spiritual values, and fortifies our spiritual resilience. These rituals serve as a bridge, connecting us with the divine and grounding us in our spiritual journey. Beyond the spiritual realm, late morning prayer rituals have practical implications that enrich our daily lives. It's fascinating to delve into the concept of prayer and the practicality it offers in our everyday lives. A simplistic act, often viewed only through a spiritual lens, prayer comes with its own set of benefits that can transform our routine existence into a more enriching and fulfilling journey. In this fast-paced world where anxiety and stress have become the norm, the act of praying serves not just as a spiritual pursuit, but a therapeutic refuge. It is an oasis amidst the chaos, a place of calm where we can retreat, recharge, and refocus. Being able to pray, to connect with a higher power, and to seek refuge in faith is a privilege that we often take for granted. One notable benefit of late morning prayer rituals is their impact on stress relief. Stress has become an inevitable part of our lives. The constant demand for productivity, the endless list of tasks, and the struggle to balance work and personal life can lead to stress creeping into our lives, often unnoticed until it takes a toll on our well-being. However, late morning prayer rituals can serve as an antidote to this stress. Prayer offers us a moment of pause, a time to step back and surrender our worries and concerns to a higher power. This act of surrendering can have a profound impact on our mental state. It lends a sense of tranquility that acts as a buffer against the stresses of daily life. It is a form of spiritual meditation where we let go of our worldly concerns and solely focus on our connect with the divine. Next, let's delve into the impact of late morning prayer rituals on our focus and clarity. In our modern, digitalized world, distractions are but a click away. Notifications, emails, the ever-engaging social media platforms all contribute to scattering our attention. Our constantly subjected to this digital information overload struggle to concentrate on the task at hand. However, late morning prayers can serve as a remedy to this issue. By setting aside a dedicated time for prayer, we make a conscious effort to remove distractions and center our attention on one thing, our conversation with God. This act of focused attention can help to train our minds, improving our ability to concentrate and enhancing our overall productivity. Furthermore, late morning prayer rituals have a positive impact on our emotional well-being. Prayer serves as a unique platform for emotional release. It's a safe haven where we can express our feelings and emotions without fear of judgment or criticism. Joy, gratitude, worry, or anxiety, all emotions can find their expression in our prayers. This emotional honesty is not just cathartic, but it helps in cleansing our hearts and minds of the negativity that might be weighing us down. Now, you might be wondering, how can I incorporate these rituals into my daily routine? The answer is simpler than you might think. Begin by setting aside a specific time for prayer each morning. This could be after breakfast, or once you've completed your morning chores, or perhaps during a mid-morning break at work. Next, find a quiet, peaceful spot where you won't be disturbed. It could be inside your house, a corner of your garden, or just a quiet spot in a nearby park. Customizing this spot is key. A comfortable cushion or to sit on, or calming elements like candles or soothing fragrances can enhance the atmosphere. The goal is to create a space that feels inviting and conducive to prayer. Approach the prayer time with an open heart and mind. The words and format don't matter. Instead, let your prayer be an earnest conversation with God, expressing your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Consistency is key. Like any routine, the benefits of late morning prayer rituals are most apparent when they are practiced regularly. Make a commitment to stick to your prayer time, even when life gets busy. Over time, you'll likely find that this time of prayer becomes a cherished part of your day, a source of peace, focus, and emotional release amidst the chaos of daily life. Incorporating late morning prayer rituals into your daily routine can revolutionize your life, bringing harmony to your mind, body, and spirit. We've journeyed through history, explored spiritual realms, and discovered practical wisdom all through the lens of late morning prayer rituals. A fascinating exploration that has taken us deep into the historical, spiritual, and practical corners of our existence. In this journey, we've come to recognize the depth and breadth of these rituals. Their origins, their implications, their connections have all been intricately woven into the fabric of our daily lives. Delving into the historical context, we trace the roots of these rituals back to the earliest Christian communities. These communities, in their thirst for spiritual enlightenment, established the practice of late morning prayer as a cornerstone of their daily activities. This was more than just a ritual. It was a way to sanctify their day, to pause in their busy lives, to reflect on their actions and thoughts, and to establish a spiritual connection with their Creator. We saw how this early Christian tradition has persevered through the centuries, withstanding the test of time and transforming into a sacred practice ingrained in our modern existence. This testament to their enduring value is a testament to human adaptability and resilience. The practice of late morning prayer has stood strong, not just as a historical artifact, but as a living, breathing entity that continues to guide us in our daily lives. As we ventured into the spiritual realm, we explored the profound significance of these rituals, not just in our spiritual lives, but also in our personal development. Late morning prayer transcends the historical and communal aspects to become a powerful instrument of personal growth. It offers a moment of peace amidst the chaos of life, a chance to connect with a higher power, to seek divine guidance, to express our innermost hopes and fears. In doing so, it fosters a sense of self-awareness, clarity of mind that can be transformative. We discussed how late morning prayer, beyond its spiritual and personal benefits, also has practical applications in our modern lives. It can enhance our mental well-being, contributing to a sense of calm and balance. It can strengthen our relationships, promoting empathy and understanding. It can foster a sense of purpose and direction, infusing our lives with meaning and fulfillment. The benefits of late morning prayer extend far beyond the spiritual realm, touching every aspect of our existence. Prayer rituals are indeed more than just a set of actions or words. They are a way of life, a path that leads to a deeper, more meaningful existence. They are a testament to the transformative power of prayer, a power that can revolutionize your routine, your life, and ultimately, your soul. They are a beacon of hope in a world often fraught with uncertainty, a source of strength in times of weakness, a guide in an ever-changing world. As we continue our exploration of late morning prayer, let us remember the words of the great Christian mystic Meister Eckhart, who said, "If the only prayer you ever say in your entire life is thank you, it will be enough." Gratitude, humility, reverence, These are the core values encapsulated in these rituals, values that remind us of our place in the grand scheme of things. As we conclude our journey today, I invite you to continue exploring the rich, multifaceted world of Christian spirituality. There are countless more rituals, teachings, and practices to discover, each with its own unique history, significance, and application. Join our community of spiritual seekers by subscribing to our channel. Together, we can deepen our understanding and enhance our spiritual practice.